Howdy folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. I had a suggestion of Joshua Ray Walker, and I've not done anything by Joshua Ray Walker. Song is Voices, and it was suggested by Victor Hall. So Victor, thank you for this. Let's see what he's got. I'm not sure what prompted you to request Joshua Ray, but I'm sure we're going to find out. Here we go. Voices. I gotta be. I like the sound already.
I stare at my reflection through the bottles behind the bar. I didn't know hate could feel this good behind the wheel of a car.
I didn't know hate could feel this good? It is a legitimate human emotion, but feeling good, huh? Alrighty, and he's behind the wheel of a car. Yikes.
I put this truck in neutral, let it roll into the lake. First I'll finish off this bottle, so it looks like a mistake.
Oh, he's gonna off himself?
Holy name, strength is the beast. Be lucky if you're in one piece. Holy name, strength is the beast. Oh Lord, please give me peace.
Alright. Outfit agrees with the song.
I loved you from the get-go. You saved me from a funeral pyre. I told you I loved you. You called me a liar. Yeah, I've carried fire and I've waded through a flood. You dried me on a wire. He bathed me in the blood.
Alright.
Holy name, strength is the beast. Be loved.
Alright, before it goes, Alright, the title of the song, Voices, suggests these are the things going on inside our own minds, but not necessarily. He's depicting, set against a spiritual scene, like even the light behind the bed, even though it was on an angle, was a cross. The outfit that he's wearing in some of the shots bespeaks like a pastor or spiritual leader of some sort. The guy with the money on the bed didn't make sense to me, but I don't know if that represents the love of money, which is a biblical theme. Now, she's laying on the bed. I can't make the connection to that, like when she's wearing green, and then at the dining room table where she's just scantily clad, I'm not making the connection there. Is that just like the lap of luxury, but you're unhappy? But then there's the two of them on the bed, but they're not talking at all. They're expressionless, basically. Not expressionless. They're not very happy, not looking at each other. Everybody's looking into the camera. Nobody's talking with one another. But were they supposed to be an unhappy couple who aren't communicating? And this is just depicting the need for a spiritual life. I don't know. I don't remember hearing him mention Jesus in this, but maybe he did. Well, let's see.
If you're in one piece.
That's the Bible.
Holy name, strength is the beast. Oh Lord, please give me
deal.
You gonna make me wait. I put this truck in neutral, let it roll into the lake. First I'll finish off this bottle so it looks like a mistake.
Is the truck a metaphor for life because it's in neutral and he's stuck in neutral? Because that's the expression on his face right there, that he's stuck in neutral. He hasn't given up hope, but he strolled in late, helped finish off the bottle. That's going to be the solution for some folks. But there was a lot going on in there that I would think that my assessment was almost complete, except for the dude with the money. That in the end there, when they were all together in the dining room and the one guy's rubbing the girl and then he's throwing the money and then, Joshua Ray is off in his outfit to the side. I don't think he represents God or the Lord or a spiritual being in this. Sort of just neutrally standing aside because he sang it from the first person perspective. He rolled into town. I love his voice, by the way. It was unique, but it was very, very nice to listen to. He could carry a note. He had higher notes when he wanted them. He didn't oversell this song, and this is the type of song that somebody could have tried to oversell. It was fascinating when they hit the clicker, it would go to the next scene in the video, and it would just show you somebody else's life. Most of the people were drinking and or smoking, sometimes at the same time in this video. What that depicted, I guess you call them sin taxes. Not syntax and grammar, but sin, S-I-N, tax, like when the government wants to tax cigarettes or tax alcohol. When they want to raise more money, they go after the sinful things. Alcohol, cigarettes can be overly self-indulgent, especially if you're drinking a whole bottle of whiskey. But goodness, this was maybe that just depicted their lives. But the girl in green, the woman in green, very beautiful. The women in this were very, very pretty girls, women, but she was reading the Bible. And she was the only one that seemed to have a sense of peace. But wasn't she smoking while she was in? Not that I care. I'm just trying to understand the visuals because there's a reason behind doing those things when you put together a video. The director has an idea behind what's on the wall, what's on the ceiling, what's in front of you, what are you holding? All of that is planned. It's not just willy-nilly. So, Victor, you're going to have to help me out here, my friend, or Joshua Ray. Maybe you'll see this, or somebody in the band or in the video themselves might even see it, because that was fascinating. That was very, very artistic and creative. And I have a feeling when I find out, if I haven't nailed the meaning of it already, and I think I was close, but I don't think I quite got it, that I think I'm going to be happy with the explanation, even if I'm totally wrong. I won't be happy being wrong, but I'll happy knowing what this is about, because this was very creative. Not sure when it was done, so any information you want to leave, Victor, I'm all ears. So I got to rate this. Number that popped into my head instantly was a 9.1. Man, why wasn't it higher? I don't know. So, it's my own fault in a sense for not understanding it, but, well, that's not really fault. Sometimes things are so creative, it takes a while to go through them, a few times. But anyhow, that's going in the playlist of songs of 9 and above. Joshua Ray Walker, a first on the channel. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. See you on another video and keep rocking the country.